Beep beep. Way too low. Testing. Testing. Pow. Boom boom psh, de boom boom psh, psh, psh. Yes. Okay. Welcome to episode of Control. I only say it's biggity back because we've tried to do this a couple of times before, but we've only got to the first episode and we've revisited it only like twice and then I gave up and then I did it over again. So we're doing it over again a third time. I look forward to reading the same very first fucking paper that is the security paper that talks about the rubber duckies. I love that fucking page. Without further ado, I am joined here with Tartarus of Hades, everybody knows. We're going to be switching off on death today. We're going to go about exploring and figuring out the questionable things in this Bureau of Control. We got the DLCs downloaded here, so we got some expansions to do, got some dark to fucking conquer, we got some shit lurking, and we got some dimensional discrepancies that we have to deal with. It's gonna be great. With that being said, I'm gonna press that start button. Biggity boom. Everybody knows that we do that fucking kickity countdown when we start. And do that new game button. This will overwrite all your previous progress. And the best thing about this game is that we have no control of the difficulty. The only thing that the what marks difficulty in this game is literally how you design your character in the progression in which you do it. And so we're gonna hopefully be very meticulous on how we progress and don't our hold on a second. I ponder on if any of the baldies are gonna join us tonight. But how it's going to work is anytime we die, we're going to be switching off both control and headphones to be who is. I don't know. I never really think about it until it happens. Because I personally enjoy the sniper gun. That's the best thing about this game is that there's going to be two guns. So we can switch between the two and fucking meta between it. But the sniper gun is definitely always going to be my favorite. I don't remember what it's called. It's literally a sniper. It turns it into a fucking heavy hitting, high impact, long range rifle. Yeah. It's it's so good because the headshot damage output is fucking phenomenal. You just bang, 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 just 3 shot, 4 shots. If you got the accuracy, you got the kill, and you don't have to sit there and fuck around with shit anymore. But melee builds are really good because you get close and you fuck things up, like armor wise, because the first thing that breaks armor before throwing shit is melee. So, but we're gonna want to go aggressive. We're not gonna want to sit back and fucking just sit behind things because how health in this you you get not in the range, so you literally have to be in the faces of the enemy, fucking pushing them and shit like that. So it's gonna be fun. Have to take risks involved and be dying a lot, switching off a lot, and without further ado, I'm gonna start that fresh countdown. 3, a 2, 1, go. For those of you out there, you know what time that means. Yeah, Pierce is good. The grenades, I like the grenades, but do not overextend the amount of range the grenade gun can do because you could accidentally blow yourself up with every shot and it's just horrible. Yeah, whatever it's called, I don't remember.
fair warning.
Alright.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
And it begins.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes.
Are you the viewer?
I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room.
I don't know yet because
And
it
there's
all
a
comes
poster
down
on the
to
wall.
what we collect.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room.
It's not random.
the
It's based
poster.
on you collecting the resource, like
The picture's something
you
nice.
pay to make them.
A
Yeah.
landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
The only thing that's
They're
technically
lying
random
to
is the
us.
drops that were dropped
We're
by the
lying to
NPCs
ourselves.
and
The room's not the world.
the pace at which we
world
find equips.
is much
Because the
bigger
equips are going to be
much
what
stranger.
dictates the guns we go for,
There's a
not
hole hidden
necessarily
behind
just
that
our
poster
choice,
that
but like
leads to the real
if we need
world.
to damage output on a boss, we're going to need to
We
go
all feel
for
safe in that
what
room.
gun we have plus what
But sometimes,
equipments we can put onto it. But we can
something
make
crawls
equipments on
out
our
from
own. Like we
behind
can
the
fucking
poster.
make mods, but I don't really
And the
make
ones
mods.
that
It's
see
not
it
really
happen freak
like
out
finding them.
and try to forget what they
So
saw.
you'll probably be the weapons crafter. I'm just gonna be the killer. Shoot
I'm
shit.
here.
I don't know.
Why did you?
All I
bring me
know is
here?
having a fuck ton of energy is bad. Because
Hello?
no, I mean like
Anyone here?
to have a fuck ton of force energy, you can't do. It takes a longer time to do shit overall, like running and shit. It's quicker to have it go all the way down and go back up from it being depleted than.
Doesn't it charge faster if you don't let it go down all the way?
No. I'm not certain if it was in this game or not, if it was that. But all I know is that to have lesser amounts of energy and more points toward everything else is better in the long run. Otherwise, you're going to be lesser on all of the other categories and more reliant on throwing shit, pushing shit, or flying around.
That's how my first build was.
Yeah.
It wasn't very effective.
Anywho,
Because you kind of got to rely on your guns a little bit.
here we are, the Federal Bureau of Control. So, I forgot. Sensitivity in this game is strong as fuck. It brought it down to something much more manageable, even though I used to play it in that. So what do we got here today? We got Federal Bureau of Control, very basic, very bland. We got New York City. Hey, we got pals up in New York right now, or over in New York. He's doing good. Shout out to that baldy over there. We got some papers. We could probably read them for. We got some cigarettes. Some people out here smoking.
They left their pack. What the fuck?
Well, I think they had to leave their pack for what was about to come up. Hold up. It had a triangle on it, did it?
The pack?
Yeah, hold on.
I think that was you looking past the cigarettes in the pack.
Check it out. That
Oh,
pack of
it does have
cigarette.
a triangle on it.
Uh-huh.
I thought you meant like an interact triangle.
Mm-mm.
It's totally got the board on it.
Yeah. Well,
Whoops.
somebody should totally, like, render that shit. See. Anyway, security check we got here was it. We gotta remove outerwear, we gotta empty our pockets and remove the metals, place the contents into the bin, and when directed by the security staff, proceed to the metal detector. And we're gonna do that. My favorite page, I'm gonna read this page out. We're gonna do a lot of reading today. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issues reminder on prohibited materials. No unauthorized weapons, the papers, the laptops, the smartwatches, the smartphones, the smart gaming devices. What does that say? Does it say Black Pyramid?
It does.
It totally does say Black Pyramid cigarettes. That's fucking hilarious. Smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to walk through this shit. Aha! Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of any archetypal concept, such as rubber duckies, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, notify your superiors immediately. So at the end of the day, no labeled shit like from McDonald's or like Wendy's or Nike or oh, code red. Like that's something that we are supposed to be in here for. Oh, yes, the doors just respect us. Forgot about that. We don't have to.
20 Class A cigarettes since 1920.
Really? Oh shit, I found a thing called Bureau Expenditures. What is this? Staffing, surveillance, blank. Data center initiative, construction, blank, blank. Executive sector Q2.
Does that mean the board's only not the board the bureau's only been around since 1920?
When we get into this, the first DLC, it'll tell you about the first origins of the board.
Oh, okay.
But I also don't remember. But oh god, look at this: office equipment, janitorial costs, blank. We don't know how much Ati gets paid. Mold removal. HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for a 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. Good shit. So,
Seriously, I assume they need that information for their job.
it's depending on the location of the which desk it's going to. So this is
Oh
like
yeah, this is the pneumatic tubing. They don't need it all to be.
this is very yeah
This is like the lowest security room in the whole place.
yeah. This is the place that goes fucking everywhere that everybody has access to and can
This
accidentally get these
seal.
tubes that aren't supposed to be in
I
places they're
saw
not
it
supposed to
a
be in.
long time ago.
Only untrustworthy
I
ones
keep
will
seeing it in my dreams.
Right, but you do want the access and the fucking records and documents of some shit happening that did state that there was a presence of something happening back then in a place like this.
where the higher ups have copies.
Right.
See what the details are if you have good ones.
Wait a minute. Sorry, no, I wasn't saying none of that. Speak? Like say speak normal?
Yep. What's up? Testing, testing, testing.
No. Okay, so you haven't been able to be heard the entire time.
That's fine.
But then I'm talking to a giggity ghost. Or
I can put the shit on this and you can turn that off.
I was about to say we could just have to. No, because if this isn't being picked up, then that's not going to be picked up. If you're not being picked up already in the distance,
But we know for a fact this picks both of us up.
No, it's not too far away.
But we can put it like here, and we can
Then
be
why-
heard perfectly fine.
I was already gonna do that with my phone then, so we should just go back to plan A with my phone. And have
Your
it
phone?
with my phone.
Okay. If your phone can hear both
My
of
phone is definitely gonna be able to hear both of us. My phone picks you up across the fucking room.
us. Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that then.
My phone picks itself up and creates negative feedback loops. It's fucking stupid. Here. Which means we still do need these though. We still do need these.
No, we don't.
Well, we can have the sound.
We can have the
Yeah.
sound on the TV.
No, because
That was the whole point of switching it. So we could both hear it on the TV.
the whole point of switching is so that they can hear you. But if I have it on the TV, then there's no feedback loop of them both hearing them on the TV and it coming out of the TV back and forth. And the fact
Right.
that
That's why
we can't
hang on.
mute us because
Right.
we no longer can hear us. We'll be hearing ourselves already through the because of the party thing. So we joined the party on my phone. What are you doing? Yes, but in the obsessive amount of clicking.
Yeah.
Hold on. Speak.
Testing. I'm not trying to get that done. I'm just trying to get out of here. But I am trying to get done.
Hello? Okay, so now it's just chat.
So now, do you have the phone set up yet?
No. Here. There. You set up. Or I don't necessarily need to do that if you're going to be joining the party on there.
No, but you are talking in both. Or you were, unless you just muted yourself.
No, I got rid of one.
Oh, you left out of the phone?
Yeah, I don't need that one there if I'm using these. Cause
But they can't hear me. The whole point of having the phone is to hear me.
no, I thought you were getting on there with that.
No, I was getting on the stream so I could hear the audio.
That's why I literally just asked you like 5 seconds ago, are you getting on with the thing or are you getting on the phone? And then you're like, I'm getting on here, and I was like, okay then I'm gonna get off here.
Are you getting on with the thing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm getting on with the thing. Getting on the stream to see the stream to
Yeah.
check the audio.
There. So this goes over there. You put that over there. Yeah. That goes over there.
You got it.
What? Are you why? No. I'm trying to rotate my phone so it won't echo anymore. They won't hear me. There, and they'll hear you. And then they will be able to once my. Where's the controller? Where's the controller? Where the fuck did the controller go?
Oh, I have your controller.
I need the controller. Hand me the controller.
Keep talking.
Hand me the controller, real quick. The stream's not going to be able to hear us because.
We can hear you
Oh,
perfectly fine.
right, because
I'm
we're already on the
stream.
party. Right. Thought we were not on the party.
That's why I said keep talking.
Yeah. Can they hear us on the stream? Bobbity boopy. They're not gonna. I don't hear the feedback loop coming from us over here, so they're not gonna hear us on the stream. Ow, that hurt. Too bad.
They couldn't hear me then.
So, hand that to me.
Mike's in the top right.
Bottom.
Testing.
Yeah, that's good.
Notes.
Boom boom psh, da, boom boom. Psh, psh, psh. Love audio tests. They're fun.
Testing, testing.
Federal
Holy shit, I
Criminal
can hear myself now.
Control.
Okay.
All these
How's
years
that?
I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Bum bum bum. Oh Jesus.
That's good. Alright, we're good.
Hmm. Security order. Blank. Sharkness blank. Although secure blank. Blank. Shoot to kill. Blank.
Why are we allowed to just walk around the offices and pick up classified pieces of paper while we're walking in for a
For a
job?
job interview.
Because they're not classified yet.
Well, they're declassified, I suppose, but they're still just sitting on their desks. We're walking up and picking up papers off their desks.
Right. Hold on. Just bring the phone over here.
Wait, you can't hear me?
No, bring the phone over here. Or I'm just turning off these headphones.
Being plugged in has the same effect as being turned on. Jesus. There's a horse. There's a horses. Those are horses. Where is that? That looks like Montana. Okay. Onward. Now that we have audio difficulties figured the fuck out, we can move about. Oh, more papers. R4 reports binder. Yep. The Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Jesus Christ. All of these hoops and things that people have to fucking jump through to just, like, go about doing their things is I feel like we're gonna see a lot of, if you need to figure out something, go talk to this guy. If you need to figure out something, then please go talk to this guy. If your R4 requires an interdepartmental claim, yeah, see, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Mr. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirkland as needed. Well, thanks. They just gave us a list of people. They'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review. Please schedule accordingly. Best your admin team. Yeah, schedule accordingly to people that you could barely potentially even contact. Let's do it.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
Oh.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet.
Oh,
There'll be work for the axe. Take
take
them
that.
behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough
God
night
damn
shift
it.
loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Wait a minute. We're going the wrong way. No, we're not. No, I'm going the wrong way. That's the elevator. Yeah, because that's the office that or the place that we were just at.
Yeah, just gotta keep going down.
Walked a big old around circle around the building. Is it Admiral Director Trench we got going on here? Trench coat? Zachariah Trench. What's this way? Hold up. We got a door. I'm only investigating this place because we never get to come back here. I don't think, anyway. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? And it just takes us right back to where we were. Okay, anyway. Oh, yeah.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Remember, house shifts are not gonna dedicate towards overtime.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
Either are
You know
Carnito
what's
hazard
on my mind.
invasions.
My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Left, right, left. First, we cannot do anything into that. So we're gonna go this way. Oh shit, it's starting to fucking here. Attempting to terminology reminder. What is this? Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material while pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines, words and phrases to use. In service of his or her country, regret, proud and pride will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid, Alaska, scissors, blood and bleed, loss, and apologies. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be important later. Maybe.
Why and who used Alaska and scissors to try and console someone over a death, and why?
Right. Right. We really got shit in here. Besides, like, company standard type shit, like the central executive branch, the... Oh, paper. Trench, do not disturb. Oh, yes. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Oh, rest in peace, Barbara. Oh.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Stranger Things 1.
Oh, that.
Falling off the map does not count towards a death. Your character actively has to hit the ground and be like dead. You know what I mean? Like red screen
And there
dead.
goes the poster.
Yeah. You gotta see the hiss.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
Like
Where am I?
explanations as to perceptions of what they're talking about. Like the board. Right. It's like you tell the time of the board. Like if it's talking about like the old ages, like concepts or like tattoos.
Bro, we can climb ledges in this.
Yeah. See. Wow.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
You said, okay, now I have a gun.
So to talk about it. I can make that. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, the tablet died. That's fine. We wield the gun.
Something was coming.
You wield the gun, we wield you.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Forward, march. Mm-mm.
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
We already went through that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, alright.
Forward, yeah.
I'm the director. I have the fucking gun. Why can't I open doors? That doesn't. I mean, all of them are on key cards, I understand. But doesn't Trench have one on him? What the fuck, man?
The hotline.
Fuck that.
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
What? Oh.
The hotline, says the dead man.
Oh.
Okay.
They're in stasis, right? They're not enemies.
Yep.
That's an enemy. Oh shit, where'd he go? Oh, did I get out of the zone?
I think so.
Just do the trial again. Shit. Gun him down. Run away. Ow, fuck.
They have a shotgun.
You. Fuck you too. I should've looked the other way. Nothing shooting me. I guess that's a good indicator. We don't have... Ah, shit. Okay. Is there anything... You haven't been through here yet, right?
Mm-mm.
You were through this way. Maybe? Where'd you come from?
The director's office.
That's where I came from. Where do you come from?
The director's office is where we came from. Come back, turn around. Take this red carpet. Just keep following the red carpet straight down.
You already got this.
No, we didn't get that yet. Oh, that's just the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to give the viewers a minute longer. We don't have one.
Mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time.
What was it?
I don't know, but that mold.
All these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Objects of power can cause
Go
or
watch this.
Yep.
Alright, moving on. Wait. What the fuck?
Yep. Yep.
Huh. Came through and commented, maybe not that one specifically, but you came through and commented on the fucking
Posters.
the paintings of Trench or the photos of Trench or whatever.
Oh,
you
yeah.
said.
Oh.
Reminder. Reminder. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room.
With your
3.
hands.
Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
You can walk away from it. You already had it.
Carry the altered item
Oh, it
or
actually,
object
I
of
thought it
power
followed
to the
me.
nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you
Okay.
and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your
It's a little
supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further
There's a bathroom.
instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Hey, always check the bathrooms.
Always. Even though there's usually nothing.
Yeah.
Bathrooms are a good place to hide stuff. Bathrooms are also a sign of good game design, I think. Because, like, in most games, you're not gonna go take a shit. Right?
Right.
You're not gonna go to the bathroom. A lot of games don't require a bathroom. There's no reason to have one. Other than immersion. Immersion. If you go through an entire house in a video game and there's no bathroom anywhere, you're gonna question it. You're gonna go, why the fuck isn't there a bathroom? Are they shitting in the backyard?
That's why we can have use for bathrooms in both Minecraft and Animal Crossing now.
It's like, where to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me
Fuck your
earlier.
card.
The hiss.
That's
Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Oh, that was what I just did. Yes.
Artificially proven that urban legends can be artificially blank. In popular culture, using blank, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exaggerates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that can only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that can consume human flesh. Oh my god, there are two punctures on the fucking blank. These details live in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full reports. Jesus Christ.
I think that's why scissors is blind.
Yeah, and don't talk about the scissors that happened in fucking consoling people. Yeah. Much is expected from the director. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in the Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of these duds. We need to figure out a better way to sort out these fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Oh boy. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum.
I only took a glance, and for a second there I thought it said Special Agent Karen.
That's all. Yeah.
I was looking for...
Oh yeah, approved terminology reports.
Yeah,
Alaska,
Alaska's the
scissors,
other one.
blood and bleed. So it happened in Alaska.
Maybe not. Maybe it's a different thing that happened in Alaska. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you here from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem suspicious,
I don't know. Like,
escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet. Then,
terminate immediately.
Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious.
Yeah, because a bit. Yeah. Considering this place isn't supposed to be found by the normal people.
Like, you're not even supposed to know it exists, be able to see it. So someone walks in, it's like, that's concerning. Just like that.
Oh, the dude sniffing the fucking. Oh, never mind.
Dude cat on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I came from? That's where. Here we go. are we doing? That's familiar. Fine, fuck you. What if I... Looks like a mini boss. Shit. I would like to dodge. I killed him and the little popped up like, what did he say? Shit. Oh shit. Another one, where'd he go?
Cleanse control points.
You should heal
Now.
from his pellets. The only way you can in this game.
Spreading.
Oh yeah, the rate of fire boost.
Finds
It's
the
good.
control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
I'm Harold. Season 2 course.
No, you're gonna use those control points.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
We can change outfits and shit.
Are you with us? Are you still sane?
Nice. Onwards. I'd say probably oof.
My rate of fire is fine. I need astral reload efficiency on this one. Besides, we can change it whenever. Personal mods, on the other hand. Recovery per element?
Yeah.
So health per kill or health overall?
Probably health per kill. Health per elemental pickup, so when you go and activate one guy and collect, you only have to collect off of one guy.
Playing Doom now, motherfucker. Oh, that was
Talk to me.
weird. I zoomed in and she cracked her neck.
Deal with the compromised
There is-
agents.
That way. Follow the
She's up there.
no. Look, follow the weird. Follow Polaris. Pew.
I thought I was just seeing her in the middle of the control point.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual.
Other than
I'm
Ati.
Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn.
Unless she considers Achi crazy because he's like,
Jesse Faden.
I'm your boss and I'll fire them
I'm
if
just
they don't
visiting.
hire you.
I
Well,
should have lied.
okay.
Shit. You're the new director. We're coming out. Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss
Well,
managed to
in
infiltrate
most
the
games,
building without any warning.
When it came to
Just like
porting
that. My
actual
name for it
people
is
into
official.
games,
Yeah,
The
it's not
hiss.
bad.
Like the sound of poison gas.
I like
leaking
the details of her
We're
teeth
in
because it's real.
full lockdown.
Like,
It
look
seems
at
to
her,
have spread
her tooth on
everywhere
the
Yeah, the
left.
thing is,
everyone
it's uncanny
not protected by an HRA.
with the
And
skin texture
extraordinarily,
being slightly off.
Right.
You are
They look like they're
director,
from
and
iRobot.
That makes you special by definition.
They look like they're
Trench
Yeah,
is
synthetic
no longer
people.
the
They
director,
look like
obviously.
they're
I'm
the
sorry,
iRobot
I'm talking too much.
synthetics,
This whole situation
but
is
like
just
with a
a
human
lot.
colored skin and hair.
Trench is dead. Shot.
It's because
I found his body.
micro expressions can't be rendered
And the gun.
like
The white
yeah.
looked like
Without, like,
suicide.
the tension of the muscles when
Service
she
weapon.
clenches.
Also,
You can see that the clenching of the
and this
jaw
is
is there.
crazy.
the
He
the
keeps appearing to
motion
me,
tracking dots to figure out
saying
all
things.
the
Yeah,
motions and stuff. Not
It's hard to make out, but he told me to
the
like
throw
if
corp
they
it
were able
model.
to
at point,
record with a laser scanner,
push the
that'd be
hiss out.
fantastic. But you have to stand still for
The whole
one
room
frame
shifted.
for a laser scanner.
Right.
You did that?
So
And you entered the building when it was already in the
yeah,
lockdown
It
before
looks
he became
extremely
the new
good from
director?
far away, but it does
How?
look. It's
I'm not ready to
most
tell her
definitely
about you yet.
noticeable.
yeah.
When
I
it's
can't
right
do it.
here, though, it's fucking. Yeah.
I love it. This is fucking
The eyes they work.
unbelievable.
I mean, of course, the
I
close-up shots they're
can't
going to work a
even.
lot on. But I mean,
Look, Jesse, I have
They
a
got
million
the
the
questions.
animation isn't bad.
You
is what
probably
I
have
mean.
a million
They got
more.
the lighting done phenomenally.
Like
Like
doing your
shadows,
brother Dylan.
texture is really good.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Same with the physics. The physics are really good.
But
Right,
there's
her
something
hair is
I
not
need to ask you
slipping.
to do first.
After
If you
all
can
the things go
cleanse the
through each other,
control
you know
point,
it.
People are
then
literally
maybe
just sitting here
cure
floating, and it
those
looks like they're actually
infected
like
or
being suspended from the
possessed by the
chest. They're not
hiss.
like,
Yeah.
Because if
And like
that's
moving.
possible,
yeah.
our options are
Static objects.
very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of
Bah.
the
Like
faceless
they could just
agency
have
I've
them
blamed for what
vertical
happened
with
to
their
me for
heads
so long.
or whatever, floating
But I can't
midair
trust her yet.
and static.
Or rather, the
But instead, they
Bureau,
have
which she's
them
a part
like
of.
they're being grabbed
Yes.
and lifted and
I
moving,
can try.
like they're being
I'm speaking
subdued.
for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay.
I missed everything that
You
just
with
happened
me?
because we were talking about.
We did it before.
Oh, she's telling
Push the
you
hiss
to
out.
go and cleanse his corrupted agent. You walk up to him and be like, figure this shit out. You're gonna walk up to the dude who's floating. He's just forward.
Come on, come on.
And then that was canonical. Just the
It
whole
didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too
them
deep,
disappearing like that, their
ripping
whole
him
body
out,
gets fucking
rips
ripped
them
apart.
apart.
Yeah, she was talking about.
Yeah. It's fucking
So, like,
disturbing as shit.
Over here. We need
Killing
to make a
people
plan,
when I
Jesse.
shoot them when they're floating. It's like unplugging someone,
Yeah.
which is fucked up still, but it's not. Yeah. It's not like this.
Alright.
Wait, like, I can't put my gun in this area. You
Oh.
fuckers. Alright. I will speak with Pope. Got it.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Too bad that person happened to be the nearest person
I'm
to
gonna
you.
tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary,
There we go.
17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
Is you aware that Trench is
It's kept
dead?
in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
This is Trench's room in the board, in the pyramid. No. Sure. They explain.
100%.
They explain this is.
You go into this room. This is the room is housing that
I know this is all new to you, so
That-
don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
that telephone. The telephone communicates to the board.
The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back
It's
in
his
the
room
lobby.
he sits
You
in
should've
to
gotten
go
it
and
open
talk
by
to
now.
him. You'll see.
Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Yes, what she just
Good
said,
luck,
follow the
Jesse.
signs.
See you back here once you
Following
have the
signs is
hotline.
most important in this game.
Thanks, Emily.
And then thinking like an office building helps us.
Thinking like it.
I'm not kidding. Like, think like an office building. Be like, if you're lost, be like, okay, where's the fucking reception desk? And then when you find a desk, you're like, okay, well, there's a desk, there's got to be some water nearby, and then you find the water. And if you find the water, definitely you're in a hallway. And if you're in a hallway, you're gonna go to some other door. I love it. Like, I get lost all the time in this game, and it's literally a maze. But
Intentional.
yeah,
There it
you're
is again.
fighting
Our welcome message.
exploration. You can take the first and second life. I gave you the first life. You can take the second one too. Keep prevailing.
Ask will help this. Oh, that's the
Astral is the modifier. You will see the plus 25% increase as opposed to a plus 20 increase or a plus 16 increase.
Alright, well,
You can also notice instead of reading it by astral, you can read it by its rarity on the right side.
yeah.
I always deconstruct ones and twos once I get a 3 of any type of what it is. But I forgot how to fucking build shit in this game, so. You can't modify on the field, you have to modify at control points, I think.
I know. I need to find another control point because the first one doesn't count.
Yes. Not yet. So we haven't even gotten the modifications yet because we haven't done more to the gun. We have to go more progress to the story, yeah. Which will give us the second thing. And then we have a portrait.
That's the one you find out.
Yes, yes. We have,
It's yellow now, but
we don't have a card yet. I don't know why that shit's yellow. It's all supposed to be green. Something's not right with the coloration or some shit.
I thought it was supposed to be red because it was locked.
No, the board likes to unlock doors later, but like not unlock them entirely, but like supposed to go through once before. Like the system turns on. An off door. Oh. Love how she knows to pull open the things before she knows anything else.
Yeah, she doesn't even have any powers.
She's just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Oh, she does have one power.
Polaris opening shit. Oh, right. That's where she gets it. No, she does understand it. She probably was like, right. Which means and there's a sign right there as a directory as to where to go. It's right next to the guy you were just shooting. You can rotate my TV if you need to at all.
Already back there.
Go toward. Yeah. I want to heal before the dude gets you. Anytime they're not attacking you is a good time to collect them little Orbeez. There is. Every time you shoot them, it drops one.
Yeah, I collected all of them.
I swear there was more around there. And from the other guy that you killed.
Over there.
Yeah.
Fellas, yes. And I'm back at the same house. There's a guy back there, a guy over there. This guy's gonna die first because he's been around the corner.
They also need the Heidi thing.
There's...
You shot something explosive.
Yep. I need more help.
Was it a chair? No. I have no idea what could be explosive in this place. In a lunch facility? In the middle of the room. Oh, it was a grill. Huh. Whack. Flammable thing.
It's explosive. It's electronics. That's what it is. That's what's flammable. That's a garbage can. Recycle. Yep. Oh, I can't. Fuck you. Down the stairs and to the right. I don't remember which stairs I came down the stairs. This way. It's definitely this way.
Hey, dead letters.
Here we go. Some exploration inside. Well, I'll shut my eyes. I don't have
I
shadow.
mean, to deal with the enemies makes it so you can actually see what you're exploring for the viewers. Phew. Singing fish. Whoa.
In and out. With two ends. It's a
Oh, shit.
It's the bottom of the tunnel. In and out. God damn it.
Yeah, check it. Sun in, motel, in and out, court. Sleepaway Motel Ranch, more motels called the Ocean View is ever going to be found. And again, I request if you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Again, Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. Boys and research said performing rituals may help identify places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. His resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by burial personnel. Burial. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, or destroy the Hiss entities in the area. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considered the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent their movement tell us about the Hiss? I believe all of these are being reported, like, to Dr. What's-Her-Face that you were just talking to, Pope, and this is Pope talking to you. But,
I thought it was Hope.
or, it's Emily Pope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Emily Hope. I like that one. Yeah, anytime it's like the Hiss reports, because you learn them on the field anytime you learn about a new Hiss. You don't ever pick them up. He's got that shield. You gotta, no, he's,
That's an actual one.
yeah, you just gotta fucking melee him to break it.
You. Double fuck you. Triple. Oh, almost. Oh my god. Triple fuck you. That wasn't even a headshot. What the fuck?
House memory, good shit, materials.
Whoa. What the fuck?
That dude just charged you.
Shot the shit out of me. Someone I couldn't see. But I'm here now. I like how the game promotes movement by putting health where the enemies just died.
Yeah,
Can't hold up too long and rotate damage.
right. Not to mention the amount of damage they do does not compare to how much health you get back in the beginning. So the more damage you take, the less you're actually going to recover from that.
Ah. Oh, you got me.
You do it again. You get the first and second. Maybe even the third. I'm just chilling. I gathered a fucking headache. I'm just relaxing.
Why is that how that is?
Yep. Because that's how that is. But I don't.
Well,
It automatically saves.
square is a control point, right?
Dead letters?
Oh, if that was it.
You gotta go and cleanse dead letters to be able to go teleport to it. Yeah.
Compass. I know I can just do that, but
Right, you have to gather a natural sense of what north is based on how many times you rotate. And
it's gonna have a good sense of direction.
Yeah.
too, but it's still a bit confusing in here, which it's designed to be. So, like, well, I suppose that would defeat the purpose of the game design then. Because it's designed to be confusing. Why would they just give you a compass?
Right.
It's nothing. Everyone is pointless. There is no way. Yes.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Blue? You're alive. You have a blue body here.
Hmm. No, now he's. That's weird. Maybe it's because he was once a friendly who could shoot at things.
Yes.
He was an actual entity cop that was capable of killing the Hiss. They are marked.
Backpack got wrecked.
Yes.
Make sure they don't fix. No, they don't come back, but like, rope. Anyways, that's not the way. Ow, ow, ow,
It's
ow.
overpowering here.
Shit.
You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Oops, please go down.
Starting over. I think.
Let's back to the other one. Where's he at?
I think you killed him. Yeah,
Oh,
you did. Two of them approached on the left side, and one of them approached on the right. Sorry, one of them didn't approach. You shot him.
how did I miss all three of those headshots there? No. Bad. Nice.
Oh yeah. No, you have to progress through the story of upgrading your weapon in the story.
That's what it's like.
Yes. Control. Well,
So,
yeah.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Anytime you get to a control point, it's pretty much like a campfire at
yeah, that's-
yeah, it's a nexus point that splits two sectors together, or is a sector ending.
Oh, this area fucking silly. Getting bullshit. Yep.
Yeah, go straight that way.
Yeah. Yep.
It is. Those canisters mark the place. Just keep going forward. You're on the underside, not the on top of the side. You were just on the upside. The underside is communications department,
No,
not the
that's
top.
where I want to. I don't want to go to. Oh, I gotta
You're
go.
trying to go to communications department. Yes. Keep her going. Talk about pneumatics.
Fuck through that.
Object of
Ow,
power.
ow, that got through
Looks like
that.
the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh. Yeah, later.
You have to.
Hold up. That's
You.
not.
That's the direction
Is
you
that what you
have
came
to.
here for?
Yes.
Ah.
We need to go through here to get where we're going. It literally just said that. We just done that.
This was. Jesus Christ.
Communications department is what the tubes, pneumatic tubes is.
That makes sense. I got it. Oh,
Pew pew. We just
Same
gotta
thing
get
as
to it.
a-
Leroy Jenkins shatters the projectile to boost. I don't know what the fuck that was, but yes. Crouch to take over the behind the low object. Consider. Oh, it's a shatter boost. It's not a part of that weapon form yet. Yeah. It's dead end,
Sorry,
yeah.
got it.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
You have to go up there. It's handicap accessible. Well, barely.
Well, kinda.
They tried. Not the architects or anything, but
It's designed for people to help push them up.
yeah. For them
And
to really muscle their way up using the handrail.
no. No.
Slipping there all the way up against this brick wall.
But I
What
feel
is
like it's
control?
only the communications department that's like that though. No. I guarantee you it's only this place. I think the only way to get over to it. Oh yeah, there's actually a door.
Gotcha, bitch. Good job.
Yes. The nuke can be bound.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like
You know,
the
kaboom.
channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director.
And now
I'm no
you get to
one's
think
director.
like a Jedi.
Okay.
You already did. Look left. The walkway popped up. Yeah.
Okay.
The ability, the gift, or the burden. It's like 11 from Stranger Things all over again. No, this is like cooler than 11.
She has better abilities.
Yeah.
11's tied to another thing for life.
Yeah.
Eldritch beings.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Speaking of fighting the hiss, my way out of here is blocked. Oh, fuck. Holy hell. Okay, so they've introduced those now. Do it then. Are you the one? No, you're not.
How did that motherfucker walk up with an automatic and not hit you with a single bullet? You stood still.
He's a left, he says.
No, there's not. These guys are just chumps.
Yep.
That's an RPG.
Do it. Instead of power. Doesn't matter, I'm trying it. Ah! Well, he's dead. Not what I was trying to do, but it works for now. What? Did you see that? Okay. Moving on. Hello. Fuck you.
Hey, his demolitions expert. You might want to read that.
See it. Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosions in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. Living entities on a simulated entity. I find it remarkable that Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Cannot pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file at redacted for full report.
In other words, is it not a hive mind, and does it not learn, or what happens?
Well, I think it takes over the intentions and
right.
capabilities and actions and such, but not the knowledge.
Right.
It corrupts them to intentionally act that way.
Right.
It doesn't mind control them. It brainwashes them.
The difference between the Hiss and the mold.
Hiss Ranger. It's your turn.
You can read it again. My eyes fucking hurt. My brain hurts. I'm listening and I'm watching your experiences going for the action shots. It hurts to look at the white pages. They're so bright.
Not gonna read them all. That's been on screen long enough.
Oh, yeah.
Floppy disk. Containment procedure. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description. This object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, this object allows paralitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance.
Paratuilitarians. Paratuilitarians is how they.
Paralitarians.
Yeah, they say it a few times. Paratuilitarians. Yeah. Pretty much paranaturals. People who can fucking. Psychics.
Yeah.
Say psychics if you really want to. But anybody who has a stronger connection to the AWE or stronger connections to the objects of power and or people who have been a part of AWEs. Altered world events.
The object is currently bound to redact for research purposes.
Yeah.
I don't think that redacted space fits what I thought that was.
No, I think that's somebody else's.
Yeah. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Russia by agents blank and blank with the CIA. The disk contained launch codes to blank missiles believed to be used against blank after being returned to America.
Got angry at you?
Imagine if you're a weird-ass scientist like us and you use a TV for your computer monitor and they throw your monitor at you. Just wham!
Jesus.
Side of the head.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I can take a garbage can.
Right, because it began throwing computational hardware, not like...
It's chunks of plastic and metal, not a garbage can.
Yeah, this
Which
is
is
like...
gross, but unlikely to really injure you.
We watched this thing literally probably kill a man with the fucking...
Sorry, the pneumatic tubes.
Pneumatic tube, yeah, exactly.
Pneumatic parcels or whatever. An informant of the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day.
Ah.
Mail room, dead letters, pneumatics.
So we have to go through the communications department, not where we were back we're going.
Can be reached through the mail.
Right.
This is
It's the back entrance to the mail room. There's another. The only other way is.
Maybe there's a key nearby, she says. This is where I'm gonna get the key card.
Right.
Off this guy's dead body.
This must open the door.
Because nobody else has a key card on him for some fucking reason.
No, there's one other guy. He's by like a. It's a little recording of a late night host radio talk show about potential AWEs or not.
Oh no. Oh, is this Takayami? Or Taki...
Great.
Tomasi's gonna beat my ass.
Tomasi, yeah, that guy.
Bigger the item, the more damage, correct?
No.
No?
It's all based on if it's explosion or if it's frost or if it's
Yeah, but if base damage goes up, it's a bigger item.
I think it's based on weight. Like, a big cardboard box ain't gonna do much more damage than a piece of paper as opposed to, like, a heavy-ass refrigerator.
Yeah.
And the... No, you can go again, my head's fucking killing me. And the best thing to do when it comes to pulling shit and I'm okay. The best thing I come to do when it comes to pulling shit is to pull something that's behind somebody so they get hit with the pull of the item coming towards you, and then let go of it so it instantly fucking hits them. So it's
Oh my god, the option, yeah.
yeah, it's really good fight tactic. Tomasi, on the other hand, is
He's
very he dodges his shit.
No.
Yeah,
Fuck Demasi.
yeah. But throwing shit at Tomasi is good when he tries to throw shit at you, you can fucking grab his shit and throw it at him, I think. I don't remember. There was something tricky about the Tomasi fight you could do to make it beneficial in your circumstances, but I don't remember. Motasi.
Did it have to do with trapping minions so they couldn't fight you, but no more would spawn?
Huh?
Did it have to do with trapping minions so they couldn't fight you, but no more would spawn?
I forgot what we were talking about. No.
Making the Tomasi fight easier.
No. You can't really. Every entity in this game is on a script of where it spawns. So regardless if you try to manipulate
Yeah, but if none of
the
them die, because
No.
none of them can attack you, none of them will spawn.
but they'll still do the same amounts of damage and still be fucking pests. And in fact, no, more will spawn than normal. There's a chance
Like,
2 spawns will happen. It all depends on the actual fight and the location that you're in. But all in all, the idea though is that the longer the fight persists, the more the items around you is going to get destroyed. Which items in this game is cover, like literal walls will be shot out and destroyed and shit. And it doesn't play much of a role in factor until you think about when there's nothing else that you can hide behind, because every refrigerator has been used as a weapon, and every chair is gone, and every little thing that you could duck behind has been obliterated. So the longer you spend in a fight, the less of an advantage you have. Because any entity is technically capable of throwing a grenade, and they can throw multiple grenades too. Not any entity or any main basic trooper, as we saw. I love this game. Fucking hate this game.
mold.
Mold. Close the
Can't mold
door.
yet.
Fuck the mold.
Don't fuck the mold.
You don't fuck the mold. That's a fucking.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Have another.
Have a chair. Use the chair! Love this game.
Fight you like I'm in high school. Yeet! Yeah. Dead letters. Wait. Shit. Dead letters.
No, communications department is.
Communications department sealed.
Then yeah, you gotta go through dead letters. For that door, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's bad. Hey, there's a chest in here. Launch efficiency.
Versus heals? I mean, it's not even
No.
gonna get me one full extra launch.
No, it won't
Well, it
give.
does get me one full extra launch, because whatever extra you have goes into the final launch.
Yeah,
Interesting. I think it's worth it.
yeah. Just don't use the last of. Don't let the bar go all the way down to 0. Like go all the way down.
Right, because when it's all the way down.
Yeah. Your first attack when it comes to like pushing and shit is your strongest.
When it's all the way down, you can't fucking do the thing with the low stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for it to get all the way up if you get it all the way down.
Yeah. And you change the statistics when you increase how much fucking energy you have, and when the low quota, it meets low quota, and how many you can actually fucking push. To have a higher regen rate, because you can change the energy regen with modifiers. To have low amount of energy but a high regen rate means you're always going to have energy, as opposed to have a high amount of energy and then have to increase the amount of energy regen to make up for how much energy you have lacking of to make the top of the quota. That makes sense. You know, to meet your minimal quicker is better than to meet your max slower. That makes sense.
Yep, both of these are locked up, so I gotta just fucking... This isn't even where I was trying to go. I was trying to go through...
Dead letters to go underneath into the communications department, and from the communications department you can't. Yes, you open it from the mailroom after the fight. It becomes a shortcut, so you gotta go all the way around through the thing into the thingamabobber. Yeah.
What is this?
Machine God. Oh my god. Yeah.
There you go.
Jesus. Upset. Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. A flying.
I now understand why these are called dead letters.
Yep.
Official.
There's a branch dedicated to reading in all these fucking calls of potential AWEs.
And the dead ones are the ones that aren't
Yeah.
serious. Or are serious but aren't good, I guess.
Like,
Another...
they could or couldn't be.
What's this?
Yeah, we never went through here.
8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk,
Yep.
It was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Think about what you launch now. And you ponder as to why we have this power. Fucking. That's crazy.
Well, then instead of launching stuff, I can just force choke it real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Like this. You just...
And then I think we're going that way into the right.
Going this way.
Or yeah.
Um,
Anytime we pretty much see that beautiful red glare.
that
Hey, it's a
is,
sniper trooper. Oh no, it's not a sniper trooper.
yeah,
Yeah.
which I believe is a sniper. Yeah,
Was it a scout?
it's not a heavy duty sniper. Ah!
Thought that dude was using an AK, but I guess I was wrong.
I love headshots.
I don't know why they put a sniper so close. I think put a fucking automatic on those stairs.
Oh yeah. You have something with a headshot. Shit, it's a dead end. Fuck you. But hopefully.
You kill him. You rip the speaker off the wall. And because the speaker was mechanical, it did the explosive, it did more damage. Any mechanical thing is going to be better in the long run.
Yeah. Thought that was a door.
Those pneumatic tubes are also extremely good.
Yeah, here we go.
Right, go back, turn around.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
They can fly now. Great.
They fly now. How many times did they say that?
the first time. Still, trying to start a fight.
No, I mean like just in media, there's so many times in which they fly now. They fly now.
How did that second one happen? Dodge is when you shoot him, so you can just.
Yes, you get it. That was the glitch thing I was, or the trick to it. You shoot him and then you can use his items against him. Yeah. You figured it out.
Oh, the blood stays on the cutscene.
I
Like,
have
yeah,
a
you won,
feeling
but you're
they'll be
dying.
back.
Right. Pick up all those Orbeez before they despawn.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the
Hell
door.
yeah. I don't remember what they're called, so I call them Orbeez. Always have, always will.
Lobby it is. Can't go through this one. Oh, I can go through it. I have the key.
You do have the key.
But this is leaving the mailroom. Body here.
Yeah,
Oh, that was explosive.
the communications department is where you're trying to go past it, I think. Like, go up the stairs inside the communications department, and I think there's a different room that you can go through. But I don't remember.
No, I had here. I had to go to the executive to the mail, and now I'm in.
This place. That room.
The hotline can't be far now.
Better not be. I got no help.
Personally, I feel like Chess could be back health. But
Online security log. All visitors must check in. Bill Pepper. Oh, there's multiple custodians. Okay. These are days apart.
Trench every time at 2:45, except one at 3:34 in the morning.
And then 12:13.
And so
And
something
then
happened. Something happened at 9:28, or at yeah, date 28, 2019, that fucking changed his behavior. And then other people.
9/28/20. Oh yeah.
That's when the pattern
The
changes.
8/31/2019, or sorry, 8/26/2019 is different.
Oh yeah, 12:13 p.m. too. You're right.
But you're right. 9/28 is when he started doing it
Yeah.
early in the morning instead of it in the afternoon.
When less people are around and he's working, it's showing that he's been spending more time at night at the office as opposed to in the days.
Talking to wait, there's multiple custodians that talk to. They go in the hotline.
These are the only people who have access to the hotline yet. And then one person, the last person who have ever accessed it, was somebody who's never touched it before. There is, but Ahti, there was multiple custodians. Ahti is the only one left.
What's the date in game?
We don't know that.
Sure.
But eventually, I think it'll tell us. Oh. We can put together the date and whence Code Red lockdown initiated, because that marks you coming into the control place. Because you come in when Code Red locks down.
Would have done after this, which has no date.
Yeah. Most of these aren't gonna have a date. Fucking could also look it up online.
My tablet's dead.
Uh, I'm losing the ability to continue on. I must chill.
Battle supplement. Buttle supplement?
Huh.
YouTube
Ryu.
supplement?
Yes, the Butte supplement. According to their testimonies, their agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the homeowners and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is known to have many doors and pathways. So they found a pathway.
So that's another entrance to the.
Yeah.
It's another place where the fucking astral plane is leaking out.
Yeah. They found an entrance to the motel, in which from the motel they can get to back to the bureau.
That's where they initially found the bureau.
Yep. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cord. Well, I can't necessarily say. I don't remember where they initially found the bureau. We'll go into that later.
That's what it says. They didn't.
They already were in the bureau by the time this was. Look at the
92.
92.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They would have already had the oldest house at this point.
Yeah, much. Yeah, the oldest house was discovered like way before the 80s. Like I know that for certain. Like before 80s. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords once have been found in the Butte homes have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house. Wait.
X amount of light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the redacted
sectors. Yeah, they're access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly the link operates is unknown. But initial hypothesis centers on the Butte AWE as a AWE. I don't know. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. And we probably may or may not have that fucking presentation. But I don't know if we do or not. It would be
probably not yet.
Multimedia. Darling presentations.
We didn't have any Darling presentations.
We have two of them.
Oh, wait.
We have the one about the altered objects of power and the one about the nuclear disk.
We didn't have that one, I want to say.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, it could be. See which one.
This file.
24.3. Oh, they don't have details.
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
That's not. Oh, not that one.
No, because that's just a fucking.
Reminder: if you
that's a audio.
It's a dead center. 11.15. 11.1.
So we can see which ones are in order.
Oh, 11.15 has info on the floppy disk. Yeah. Supplement 24.3. We got to keep an eye out for that one.
So we want to see file MOT-01. If we ever find that. 01. Oh, I get it. Motel. And yeah, just MOT-01 is motel. The words. That's fucking good.
It would be in the case file ID section here. MOT-01. Like that. Okay. Looks like vacation.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino.
Mm-hmm.
Dream logic. The light switch cord.
Look around inside that Ocean View hotel and see what you see.
Fetal psychic trauma. Yeah, you use this, the board kills you.
Pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of things that could potentially happen. I don't know what it talks about. I forgot which happens. I like how it's like just suspended in a fucking room, you know, with spikes all around.
And it was like switch.
Fire.
It's a long 3 at once. I was trying to read that. Oh hey, I can read it. 2, 3.
Whoa. Have we been here
Good shit.
before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road,
Oh,
on the run,
that's
under
the
the
one.
radar. This feels like
What?
all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
What about the symbols though? Because like,
There are so many things.
what's what's the his? There's have you seen the White Pyramid?
No. Well, technically.
Saw it. Maybe.
Hello? Anyone here?
Ding ding, motherfucker. Mm.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
I think it's officer. Is that what it's different? 226. Wait. 226 was the room from The Shining, wasn't it?
I don't remember. Do we get the key?
Yeah, we got the key.
Okay.
Yeet. So room. It's ringing at me. Look, I'm here. And I'm talking to Trench,
Mm-hmm.
not the board.
Because the
Current.
bullet is in Trench's brain. And you're communicating to the bullet.
Got downloaded.
Mm-hmm. That's what you and Pope were talking about when we were talking through that thing, and we were like, we missed everything of what she was saying.
But after that, I was like, so Trench is in the board then. And you're like, no, Trench is in the chair. I'm like, but I'm in the chair.
Trench's in the gun.
the fuck did Trench do all these?
Right. He was younger back then.
Yeah, but I assume he
is
still
a
had to
phone.
do some.
It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct
Maybe
line to
his
the
child
astral
were
plane
different.
and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right
Yours is
conditions, to
more
other planes
physically
of existence as
demanding.
well.
And he didn't even need to do trials because he wasn't a chosen one.
He didn't have Polaris with him.
Mhm.
Makes
Like,
sense.
A director
Trench
needs
is
a
chosen
team.
in that he's allowed to be a
My
director, but
management
he wasn't
team.
chosen
These people know the
by the
secrets
board
of
in
the
the same
Bureau
way
as
that
well
he
as
Perfect
I do.
candidate program.
Some
Yeah.
even better. Darling,
He's a good enough fit.
Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become
And
director.
then next time we find a good spot to stop, we will. What do you think? Shit.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well,
She has it.
listen to him.
I'll also
He feels
have a
more
shitload
like
of collectibles to pick up
echo.
now.
An
Or to
echo
read.
with important info.
We can do that next time.
I need to get back to Emily.
Did you get back to that?
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily?
Shit.
She might be able to help.
To the director's office. Oh, right. It was the secret fucking tunnel. Yeah. Secret tunnel. I was like, I know there's something in the director's office. It's fucking this. I can open this now. More stuff to read later. Stuff to grapple later. Unless I have the ability to do so as soon as we get back to where we're going. Central. I already opened this, didn't I? Right line. Blue line. Got it. Central.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. The hiss got him. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If You agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Naughty. Alright. You wanna do the outro? Sure. Oh, he got one. That's all, folks.